We'll continue with the MS Word 2007 application software. Okay. So today we'll look at the topic working with the tables in 2007. So how to add tables in Word 2007. Tables means we know that it is rows and columns format. So if we want to add the data in the rows and columns format, so we have to use the concept of tables. Okay. In MS Excel, by default, it will be rows and columns only. So directly we can add the data in MS Excel software. But in case of Word, so we have to add the table. Okay. In the document, we have to add the table. Then we can add the text in the table. Okay. So if you want to add a table, so we have to go for the insert tab. So again, so adding means what? Insert table. So we have to go for insert tab. So in the insert tab, we have the group called as tables group. Okay. Tab name is insert, group name is tables. So we have to click on the tables group. Okay. Then drag the mouse along the grid, highlighting the number of rows and columns for a table. See, when you click on the tables group of insert tab, and when you move the mouse to that location, okay, so you come to know how many rows and how many columns you can add for your table. Okay. Just by moving the mouse on the tables group, will come to know, because it provides the option for us. Okay, so you can select. So you have to drag the mouse on the tables group. So you can select. So how many rows and how many columns you want, you can select it. Okay. So once we decide, so number of rows and number of columns, so then you have to click on that group. So automatically we add it for the document. Okay. So drag the mouse along the grid. So it provides the grid in the tables group. It provides the grid which shows number of rows and number of columns. Okay, so we have to select how many rows and how many columns are needed for our table. Okay, so once we select it, so that will be added in the document. Okay, so once it is added, next thing is you have to type the text in the table. Okay, that is if you want to start from first row, first column of the table. So by default, mouse cursor will be blinking in the first row, first column. Okay, if suppose if you have added 2 rows, 2 columns, so by default it will be blinking in first row, first column. Okay, so then we can add the text, adding text to a table. So cursor will be blinking in the first cell. Here cell is nothing but the intersection of row and column. So if I tell cell, we can consider like first row, first cell. First row, first column. First cell is nothing but first row, first column. Okay, it is the intersection of row and column. Okay. So we can begin typing here. So once the cursor starts blinking in the first row, first column, that is in the first cell. So we can start typing. So once you type the text in the first cell, that is in the first row and first column. Next, if you want to move to the next cell, that is first row, second column. Suppose if we have designed the table in this format, that is consisting of 2 rows and 2 columns. Okay. Suppose if I have typed here, let me consider the text or number 1. Okay. Then, if I want to type the text in the second column, that is first row, second column, in this row only, if I want to type here, so what we have to do is we have to press tab. So if you press enter, what happens? So once you type any number or text, and if you press enter, what happens? Cursor will not come to the next cell. It will be in the same cell. It will move to the next line. Okay. So you have to press the tab key. Once you press the tab key, then cursor starts blinking in the second cell. Okay. This we have to notice. Or else with the help of mouse we can do it. So take the mouse pointer to the or mouse cursor to the second cell. Then you left click. Okay. Then it starts blinking. Either with the help of mouse or with the help of keyboard. So with the help of keyboard, you have to press tab key. Then cursor starts blinking. Sometimes you tell you don't press tab key. Press enter key. The cursor blinks in the next line in the same cell. Okay. So if you press tab key, cursor starts blinking here. Now, suppose if I want to enter here value, say for example 10. Yes, I can enter. Okay. And again, if you press enter, it will start blinking in the same cell. So either with the help of mouse, go to the next row, or you press tab key. Okay, then we move to the next row, that is second row, second column. So in this way, we can start typing the text in the table. Okay. Next, See, if you reach at the end of the table, you can and you need another row. Pressing tab key will automatically add a new row. If suppose if I fit all these values, so for example 100 and 150. Okay, I have written all the text. That is all the values. So two rows, 2 columns are there. So all the values are filled. 2 rows, 2 columns. So 2 rows, 2 columns are filled. Now, if I want to add one more row, okay. See, there are some options here. With the help of mouse, what we can do is you click here, left click, you take the mouse to the last cell. Okay. If you right click, there you will get the option to add the new row, new column, to delete the row, to delete the column. Many options you will get it. Okay. So once we take the mouse to the last cell and we right click. Or else what we can do is once we come to the end of the table, by pressing tab key, it will work. Okay, so press tab key. So by pressing tab key, it will automatically add a new row. For that, we should come to the last cell. Last cell means here, for example, 2 rows, 2 columns are there. Second row, second column. Okay, if you come to the second row, second column, okay, then if you press tab key, automatically one row will be added. Okay, if we want the next row. So in this way, we can create the table and we can add text to the table. Okay. So in brief, once again, you have to go for the insert tab. In insert tab, tables group. In tables group, you just move the mouse over the tables group. You drag the mouse on the grid. So once you click on the tables group, so you can notice the grid. Okay. So on the grid, you can choose how many rows and how many columns you want. Okay. So once you choose number of rows and number of columns, then automatically the table will be added to the document. There in the first row, first column, that is in the first cell, cursor will be blinking. Okay. Then you can start typing. For example, here if I consider 2 rows and 2 columns, and if I have fit all the rows and all the columns, then if I want one more row, okay, by pressing tab key, it will automatically add one row. Okay. Or there are other options also. With the help of mouse also we can do that. But this is simple way. By pressing tab key, we will automatically add one row. Okay. So this we will see now practically. So how we can work with the tables. Okay. Okay. So we will see how to add the table for the document. See, sometimes what happens, like the topics looks very simple, but when we do practically, it may be difficult. Okay. So let us see how to add the table for the document. Okay. Okay. See, whenever we want to add components to the MS Word document, okay, so we have to go for the insert tab. The meaning of insert is nothing but to add. Okay. So in the insert tab, we have the group called as tables. Okay. So you just look at the description, insert or draw a table into the document. So in Word, you can also convert existing text into a table. Okay. Press F1 for more help. So this is the description they have given. Now, if I click on this tables group, you just see here, as I said, this is the grid. Okay. So just look at those boxes, that is the grid. What we have to do is we have to drag the mouse on this. Okay. Once you drag the mouse on this, you just simultaneously look at the document also, how it is appearing. See, now, if I drag the mouse to the first cell in this grid, it is showing like 1 by 1. Okay, 1 into 1 means 1 by 1. That means 1 row, 1 column. You just observe the document also. So there 1 row is created, 1 row, and that is 1 column. Okay. Now if I drag the mouse to the next cell, okay, you just see 2 by 1. So 2 by 1 means here 2 columns, 1 row. If you just observe the document, you will come to know 2 columns, 1 row, and next cell. So 3 columns, 1 row, 4 columns, 1 row. So if you drag the mouse horizontally, columns will get increasing. Okay. See now, 10 columns, 1 row. Okay. And if I move vertically, okay, if I move vertically, rows will be increasing. Just observe here. Okay. Column is 1, but rows are 5 here. Okay. Rows will be increasing. So in this way, you can select how many rows and how many columns you want. If suppose if I select say 3 by 3, that is 3 rows, 3 columns. Yes, 3 rows, 3 columns are automatically added to the document. Okay. So once table is added, you just observe here the mouse cursor will be blinking in the first cell in the sense first row, first column. Okay. Now here we have to start typing the text. See, once I type like suppose if I type the value 21. Okay. So next, if I want to type the text in the next column, if I press enter, so the mouse cursor will move to the next line in the same cell. Okay, if I press enter. So what we can do is with the help of mouse, we can click on the next cell in the sense in the first row only, second column. Or else, if I press a tab key, so tab key will automatically move. We just observe how it moves. So first row, third column, second row, first column, second row, second column, second row, third column. So in this way, we can move to the all cells. Okay. Now from first row, first column, if I want to move to the first row, second column, okay. So here if I add a value 22. Okay, next cell. So 23. So next cell 24. In this way, if all these cells are filled, let me finish it. Okay. So once all the cells are finished, now if I want one more row, okay, if I want one more row with 3 columns, so what we can do here is, see, there are 2 ways to do this. One is with the help of mouse. See, I can right click here. So coming to the last cell, right click, you just observe here. Here we have options. So this is, we can consider like a menu. Okay. So here we have options. You have to go to the option called as insert. So here also that option name is insert. And you come to the right side. So here we have insert columns to the left, insert columns to the right, insert rows above, insert rows below, insert cells. These many options are there. Now, we will just add one new row, that is after third row. So if I want to add a new row after the third row, then I have to select the option insert rows below. That means, so after 3 rows, I should add one more row. So if I select this one, say automatically one row will be added. So this is one option. So otherwise, say once we come to the last cell, just by pressing tab key, one row will be added. If you keep on pressing tab key, see, rows gets added. Okay. So in this way we can add. Okay. So this is all about adding a table and filling the values in the table. So if you want to add new rows to the table, so we can press tab or with the help of mouse, right click, then you can select the option insert. There you can add the columns as well as rows. If you want to add the columns, it will ask for you to add to the left or right. If you want to add rows, it will ask for you to add above or below. Okay. And if you want to delete cells, that also we can do. Delete in the sense, if I want to delete a row or a column, so just right click on the right click with the help of mouse. If you select the delete cells option, okay, see, it will ask which row to be deleted. That means where mouse cursor will be blinking, for that row it will ask. See, for last row, mouse cursor is blinking. Okay, for that row it will ask. For that row it will ask whether to delete an entry. That row is deleted. So whatever it is added, it is deleted. Now if I want to delete a column, same thing. If I want to delete the last column, delete cells. Okay. The last option is there, delete entire column. So third column will be deleted. You just observe. Now only 2 rows and 2 columns with the 3 rows. Okay. So now we'll continue with the further topics. Okay. Okay. See, the things what we can add to the MS Word document are like first one, what we can consider like text. Okay, so text is nothing but like adding alphabets. Okay, then digits and all symbols, including blank space. So these things we can add to the document. That is for MS Word document. So next thing, so what we can add is like tables, or we can consider equations. In the previous class, we saw arithmetic equations we can add to the document, right? Next, third, tables we can add. Okay. Tables nothing but rows and columns. In rows and columns, we can add the text. So we can insert tables that will be in rows and columns format. In the rows and columns, we can add the text. So text we can add equations, tables we can add, in tables we can add the text. Okay. Then the last one we can add images, or we can consider pictures. Pictures or some design, smart art, like that we can add. So we can see now. So how to add illustrations, pictures, and smart. We can put all this in one plate. Okay, that is like you can say graphics. Okay, inserting images or pictures. So now to insert the illustrations. So illustrations are only pictures or images we can consider. Okay, to insert the illustrations, click on the insert tab on the ribbon. Same thing again. So whenever you want to add something, we have to go for insert tab only. Okay. So tab is insert tab. That will be present on the ribbon part of the document. Okay. Click on insert tab. Click on clip art button. So button means clip art. So ribbon, on the ribbon, tab is insert. In the insert tab, clip art is the button. Okay. The dialog box will open and you can search for clip art. See, sometimes people have noticed in the PowerPoint they will be adding some cartoons. Okay. Cartoon type images on top, or some design. Letters only will display some neat design. Okay, some different styles of writing. So that is the art. Okay. So next, to insert the picture. Okay. So click on insert tab on ribbon. Click the picture. Okay. So if we want to add the image, which will be present in our system. Okay. So click on the insert tab. Click on the picture button. Here one word is technical browse. So browse in the sense whenever we come across like uploading files, uploading images. So this term we have to keep in mind. Browse. Browse means you have to search for that particular image or a file. Okay, which will be present in our system. Okay. Select the picture, then click on insert button. Okay. So first you have to go for insert tab. Click on the picture button. Select the picture, then you have to click on the insert. Okay. So this will add the picture to the document. Okay. So this we will see now also how to add pictures and smart art to the Word document. Okay. Okay. So we will see how to add the pictures and smart art. Okay, or we can say clip art. Okay. See, what we have to do is like we have to place the cursor where we want to add. For example, if I want to add at the beginning of the document, okay, or else at the end of the document, after the end of this table. So where we want to add, there we have to place the cursor. Okay. So next thing is we have to click on the insert tab. So we have to click on the insert tab. Then in the insert tab, we have the group called as illustrations. That group name is illustrations. See, just beside the tables group, we have the illustrations group. So just now we saw how to add the tables, right? So beside that group, illustrations group is there. In illustrations group, you can select pictures, button, clip art, shapes, symbols, smart art, chart. In this way, many options are there. Now, if you want to add the clip art, okay, so you have to click on that clip art. See, when you mouse over on that, it will show the description for you. Okay, you can read those description and understand. So click on the clip art. Okay, so once we click on the clip art, see, this right side we are getting the dialog box along with some clip art. Okay, so here we can select any one clip art. Okay, so just we will select this one. Okay, just it is added. Just to look at the document. So the computer symbol, it is added, okay, to the document. If you want to select one more clip art, you can go for it. Okay, see. So it will be added in this way, right? So this is how we will add the clip art. Now, if I want to add the pictures, so adding pictures in the sense like which will not be present in this Word, but external in the sense if it is present in the system somewhere in C drive, D drive, or on the desktop, that also we can add. The procedure is same thing, like how you add a clip art. In the same way, you have to go for the insert tab. Okay, so once you go for the insert tab, there is an option called as, that is in illustrations group, we have the options called as pictures. Okay, so you click on the picture. See, it says insert pictures from file. Okay, see, whenever you come across file concept, right? So there you have to remember the term called as browse. Okay, see, browse in the sense it will appear in this way, it will appear. Okay, now if I want to add a picture from the desktop, okay, so I will click on the desktop. Okay, see here I will select one picture. That picture file name is history of programming languages. Now I will select this. So you have to select with the help of mouse. Then you click on insert button. So here it is there, insert button. You click on the insert button. So it is added. Okay, so it is added in the document. Now you can resize this. Okay, so it will be available. So you just take the mouse to the end of the picture. Okay, you can resize like this. So if you want to make it as small or big, you can resize. Okay, so that it will be added in the same page. If suppose if you increase this size of the image, you just observe. So if it doesn't fill in that page, it will move to the next page. So automatically next page is created and it will move to the next page. So in this way, you can resize the image also. Okay. Okay. So further topics we will see in the next class. Okay.